Why, hello, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of the Rings. I'm your host and guide, Zollin Ironshield, and today, we're on a RiseToWar Legacy. And I would like to go through and look at a good chunk that we can fit into like 5 to 6 minute video looking at the new relics. Okay, so they've updated the visuals of the relics. Now here's a cool thing. The relics do, if you put the relics on, it will actually change the weapon. We're going to use Dane as an example. As you can see, where did his hammer go? Now he's got this big, beautiful red axe, which I would like to point out something with RiseToWar, okay? As much as RiseToWar, the combat and idea of how, you know, it's a big risk board and people are battling and taking tiles doesn't really fit with the lore. I will say one thing that they do a really good job in RiseToWar is the little hints, the little Easter eggs of lore. If you guys remember, Dane has the legendary red axe, okay, in the original lore. So I think that was the idea of this I don't know if it was double-sided in the original lore, but mind you, ignore what it looks like directly. The fact that it has these red blades was a total hint at the red axe, which is kind of cool. So also, if I unequip it, you'll notice that suddenly he goes back to having his gloriously cool hammer. There's also been some more visual updates on the characters. I think some of them have been good. I think some of them have been not as good. It just depends on the character. I still want my Gimli's full animation back. But, you know what I'm saying? He pretty much just does that instead of beating up those Urukai. He's got a beautiful version of, like, Ballin's axe, all right? They've slightly changed what Ballin's axe looks like, because it did look more like the original replica from United Cutlery from the movies, right, that Gimli has. But if I unequip it, you can also see he also has the classic bearded axe that we all know and love from the movies, right, with Gimli as well. Yes, the character is replicated off Gimli. I also have the helmet right there, look at that. And I have all of Gimli's axes against this wall. All right, so yeah. So anyway, it's really cool. So they've updated these for their looks and how they look when they're equipped and stuff like that. But I think it's neat that when you equip them, they actually change what they're holding. That's a cool new addition to the game. All right. So again, let me see how I'm gonna get through in this video, and then we'll do a continuous video later on. I like to try to keep my RiseToWar videos to a nice little, you know, between 5 and 15 minutes is my goal for the talk ones, and then for my guide ones, I usually will go a little longer. So again, the red, it's called the Crimson Blade. I don't know if that relates exactly to the red axe, but still looks cool. So if we go into the relics button right up there, all right, it brings up this, and it actually lets you kind of see the relic, kind of lets you can hold it kind of like the ring, you know, when you look at your ring in the game, you can kind of look at it. It is glorious. Isn't it just so pretty? I will say I would love a replica of this weapon, even if it's not like, it just looks cool. Even if it wasn't like a super replica, if it was like maybe more like polyurethane and it's not like real steel and stuff, or crystal or whatever this is, it's still cool. Now, how realistic is it that there's rock as the blade? What kind of rock is it? Because like even obsidian, which is very sharp and good for weapons, can still break pretty easily if you're smacking it into things. Even though it can get very sharp. So, I don't know. Maybe it's some special kind of dwarven bloodstone. Who knows? But anyway, very cool. You can refine and do the regular stuff here. So then we can go over to Gimli's relic. Again, it's literally the classic Ballin's axe. They've just taken the blades and made them a little bit more curvy. Whoop, whoop. On the edge. But still gloriously looking cool. It's very cool. I can even like flip it upside down if I wanted to. I like how it wants to go back to equilibrium. It's like a little floating planet. So then you got some more information here. And then let's just go through some of these. We've got Gandalf's, which I love the fact that it is Narya, the Ring of Fire. I don't know what happened to our music, so I'm going to put some background music on. But yes, you can kind of see too here, I don't actually have his relic yet. So you can see along the edges, what do you need to get the relic, right? Now, I can do a guide video on this, but it's pretty you click on them. Your fellowship faction or kingdom occupies stone trolls. Once. That's easy. I've done that many times, right? So that's pretty easy. You know, start in Arnor or in Linden, you usually get it. Facing fear. Use Gandalf the White to deal 10,000 focus damage in battle. That's pretty easy. You just start play with him. Use him to battle. Commander Respect reach level 10, so all of them have to be Respect 10 to access their special thing, right? He's Respect 8, I'm getting there. And then back of the Abyss. Use Gandalf the White to complete 20 tavern tips. So this is an interesting one. So I should be using him to do more tips. And then, of course, you need a certain amount of mithril, right, to get him. These look glorious, very cool. Man, I could like stare into that forever. Glorious. Okay. And then we go over here. What do you think Sauron gets? Well, he gets the Smith's Gift. Ooh, those creatures would learn to bow down to all the all-powerful. He said something, I guess because I finished something. All right, so again, you reach level 100. All right, your ring has reached level 100. You can, again, you can kind of go through it. But anyway, it's glorious. It's really cool looking, right? It's very cool. I like it. All right, let's look at a few more. Okay, real quick. All right, we got his twin axes. Again, they look brand new and different. You can see here I'm not using them because I don't have them, so this is what his regular ones look like. But again, any of these, if they have it, they'll hold it. All right? So again, Sauron will probably hold the smith thing, right? So I technically could get this if I get some more mithril. But yeah, they're pretty cool looking. I just think they look awesome. I'm very happy with how they look. And then I will say I liked Thorin's shield before, but it does look cool that it's like just an oak thing with gold braces on it. Like, and then it's got a little handle inside. I'm not quite sure, like, hold on, that's the thing goes through his arm. Where does he hold it? Does he not have a handheld hold? Oh, that's kind of weird. I would have thought he would have a little holder there on the side. You know, when you put your arm through that, then you grab something. But I guess he could just be holding the inside only. I'm pretty sure his arm goes all the way through that. So, anyway, that's not important. But that's kind of cool. So, anyway, I'm going to do a few parts of this, so we're going to go through all of them. And they'll all come out very quickly in succession on the channel, so don't worry. Have a great day in Middle-earth. Thanks to my Patreons. Subscribe button's there. Again, the next episode of this will be right up there. You want to continue on seeing all the... We're going to go through all of them over a couple videos here. And over there is a LOTR voiceovers in Lord of the Rings Online. I'll see you in the next ones, my friends. Stay happy.